And hello. All right, we're gonna start doing some streaming today. Uh, Gotta work back on our character. If I do streaming, yeah, I got that on the wrong screen. Let me change screens real quick. Display capture, change to primary. All right, we got Maya pulled up today. So, got some nice music playing. All right. So I should start an intro. Let me pause my music real quick. I'm gonna do an explanation of how we are. So let me start with this. Welcome back. Today we are going to be building the base shape of our character today. So the concept art we drew yesterday, I'm going to show you how I import it into Maya and how I start building the shape on top of the imagery. So first, I want to push spacebar so I can go to these views. So I'm going to be using the front and the side views for my image plane. So we're going to start out with the front. So you want to go to view, go to image plane, and then import image. So then I'm going to drag this off. But what I do is I'm looking for the concept art that we made, that image, references, and then the image. So there's the image. And what I want to do is I want to line this front view, this is the front view, right kind of in the center. Yeah, I want his feet to be right at the bottom, as you can see, of the grid. And then right in the center. The best I can do, center him up like that. So he's good here. Now for the side view, if I resize this or whatever, it's going to stay the same size if I just duplicate this image and just rotate it around. So I'm going to push, first I'm going to do Control D to duplicate it, and then I'm going to switch to the rotate tool, which is E, and then I'm going to hold J and then turn it, because then it will snap when it turns. So I'm doing it about 90 degrees. So let me go over here. Hey, don't do that. Oh, okay. Huh. That's weird. Whatever, that's fine. Anyway, we rotated it this way. So we got the front. Wait, the front isn't. Yeah, the front is where it's supposed to be. The two dark lines in the center. Now the side view, we're going to go over to the side one. Nope. We're going to move it. So there we go. Sometimes you have to move it so you can see the grid pop over it. I'm going to move it this way, in this direction. And on here, I'm going to move the side view into the center. Best centered, yeah, it looks pretty centered where the character is. We'll do it right there. And this we can move in this direction. If I move it in this way, it's going to change it from the front view. We don't want to move in that direction. We just want to move it back so we can start modeling right here in the center. Okay. This is weird. Where's my standard? Yeah, for some reason my tool settings? I'm missing a box here. I know I am. Oh, it's probably because I don't have an object. That's fine. Alright. Alright, so I am probably going to start off with, like a cylinder. Its body, kind of round. Yeah. So then I'm going to open this up, push spacebar, and I'm going to go to the front view. Push spacebar again. And I'm going to try to match it with the image itself. And sometimes you want to be able to see through the object so you can see the image behind it. So, I'll just start selecting verts. I'll use the R key for scale. And I would like to, instead of doing it from the center, because it's going to make it go in both directions. If you could see down here, let me move this up. Yeah, I could actually do it like this. All right. Yeah, let's move this stuff out of the way. And we'll also turn this side over here to X-ray so you can see through. But I don't want to scale it like this. I just want to scale it in the side view. And then over here, I could scale it like this from this side and move it back. So you're trying to move it in its window. You know, I'm doing something. I'm not a good explainer, but I'll kind of show and explain the best I can. I mean, you can go from the center if it, you know, works well from the front and the side view. It's just how it looks in both sides. They need to match up. So it's a lot of just maneuvering verts and edges. Just, yeah, it's just a lot of trial and error. So I'm going to start, yeah, doing that. So, all right, we're going to switch to face mode. Actually, let me say one thing. Yeah, let me, but I will show you one quick thing. You want to turn on wireframe on so you can see the wireframe as well, because that's helpful, in my opinion. When you get it on a, you know, an area that, hey, this looks good, I'll go to face mode. I'll select the bottom faces. I'll hold control and then select the top ones so those aren't selected. But these bottom down here are. So I'll do control E to extrude. I'll extrude down. And then I just start, you know, adjusting things, making it match a little bit better, moving. And yeah, then I'll just go back to face mode again, select these, deselect those, control E, move up. And then I just kind of, yeah, just try to make it match the best I can. I know the imagery, it's probably not going to be exact on point, but you just try your best in matching it. And yeah. All right. So I guess I'll just continue to do this. Actually, let me stop my recording real quick because I need to pull up something real quick. Hold on. I'll make sure my videos, because I'm recording while I'm doing this. So, oh, I think this is the intro. Sorry, I didn't want to get this on the screen. Move this over on my other screen. Close that out. Nope, just wants to keep going over here. Stop! You're embarrassing me! Oh my gosh. Whatever, I guess I'll have to do this later, because I just know I've made some messy ups. Let's turn on my the desktop audio so I can hear. So that's intro. We got Mario playing. Next one. I am not very good at explaining things, but I'm trying my best. I'll make that one. This one. Make that 2. And I think the third one is... That one was a messed up one. We'll delete that one. Delete this one. Okay. All right, so that's a good one. And then I think the last one's a messed up one. Yep. So sorry about that. Now we're gonna. I just want to make sure I get these little clips in order. So when I do edit finally a video, it'll look good. So we're gonna start working on building that base shape now. I guess there's not too much to explain anymore, unless there's any questions that pop up in the comments or stuff like, hey, can you show me how to do something real quick? Yeah, that's no problem. I can do that. All right. Oh, Mel Bell. I missed Mel Bell. See, I got distracted. I'm not a good streamer, man. That's right. You come back, Melly Belly. Yo. Anyway, let's start recording. Yeah, it's not going to be perfect, but it will be something. I'm going to ignore the sash because I want the sash to be its own object. I want this to go in a little bit so the sash can cover it better. I want that to be a little bit wider. This to go back a little bit. Base shapes. That's right. Let me turn that music up, man. You guys can't hear it. Oh, this got pulled down. That's weird. There we go. And pull that back up. Put you right there. Turn this down just a little bit. There. Maybe I'll move it down just a little bit. There. There we go. Sorry about that. You guys want to enjoy some music? There you go. Mel Bell, come back. Mel Bell says, no, you didn't answer me fast enough. I'm leaving forever. No. Whatever, I'll just tilt it that way. There we go. People are like, what are you doing? You're normally streaming Tears of the Kingdom. Well, you know what? It's art day. Maybe I'll stream more of that later. Squeeze that in a little bit. Teaching people how to 3D model their own personal characters, you know? And they kind of know my tips and tricks, and they can make characters they want. And they can be happy bringing their characters to life. Because I know I get happy when I can make a new character, and I think it looks really cool. It makes me happy. I could share the happiness with others, so they have something they can be proud of. I like making characters. I like the stories that they can tell. Squeeze that in. Alright. Twist this in a little bit. me see this. Edge. Edge. I just want it to match this a little bit better. See, that's coming together. It's looking nice. Okay, that's already selected still. Great. Reset. It's probably gonna look weird from the front side. This has to be, yeah, this needs to be squeezed in a bit. I don't really have a front view for this, so I'm just gonna squeeze it in a little bit. This won't be the most perfect model right now. It's not gonna look great right yet, but it will look better eventually after sculpting it in ZBrush. We're just building this base shape first. I'm gonna squeeze it in. Yeah, I'm gonna start squeezing it in. World view squeeze. I'm not the best teacher, but I try. It's a lot of times I've been watching YouTube, and sometimes when I'm trying to get help, I don't really see a lot of like Americans or doing tutorials and stuff. It's usually from other countries, which is fine. It's just I just find that interesting. There's like, nobody in America like to model. I will be the American modeler then. No, I'm not saying I'm the only one. There's people who model here. I just don't see a lot of tutorials on YouTube from... Yeah. Which is fine. I just found that interesting. That's all. I guess Americans just don't want to explain things. Yeah, that looks good. That's turn all wispy like that. Alright. Let's do the head. Let me actually grab this edge. I'm gonna do it like that a little bit. And then have it go back. Yeah. Alright. Face. Yeah, I'll be off just a little bit, but that's fine. Where the heck is my object? Faces, select. Alright. No! I don't know. Squeeze that in a little bit. Squeeze this in a little bit. G. GG. Of course, you don't ever have to build the base shape in Maya. You can always just use shapes in ZBrush and then just start building that way. But I don't do that just because I guess I just don't really know how to do it very well. And I just know I'm a lot more capable in Maya. So I just like building the shapes in Maya. I just personally like doing it that way. I feel like I have more control of the shape. But you don't have to always just build in Maya, then go to ZBrush. No, you don't have to do that. It's just a personal preference. Alright. So now I am going to start building the arms. I might just make one arm and then just duplicate it over, maybe make some adjustments as needed. So I am going to make sure that start recording. That's my speed one. I say 4 speed and then 5. Yeah. Let me yeah, that'll work. So now we're gonna build an arm. We'll also make it out of a cylinder, because who likes cylinders? You know, I am missing something. Oh, I did something weird. I broke something. I don't want the modeling toolkit up here. There's something that... I need the channel box. That's what I'm missing. Windows. Where is my channel box? There you are. Been wondering where the hell you've been, buddy. That was weird. I need to change this to object. It is object. Okay. Alright. Get out of my face! Let's hide this. Alright. Bigger screen. want these arms to be pretty thick. There we go. Something like that. Let's look at it in this view. It looks so funny. It looks so dumb. Whatever. Again, this is just the base shape. Ugh. Man. I gotta make the claws. Probably doesn't need that many. I'll just do like 12. This last vert down here, move it down. Oop. There we go. Huh. Looks like the wrong direction. There we go. Huh. I might do it out here, because it's looking weird in this view. Is it too big? Damn. Okay. Nope. There we go. Nope. And then one more. He's gonna have 4 fingies. Something like that. Alright. I'll make a quick recording of that. Let me open up my video thing. Alright, so video. Call this 5 speed. We're gonna say. Alright, so we got one of the arms built. As you can see, like the fingers probably don't line up exactly correct. And I use the perspective view a lot. But yeah, that's fine. But we're gonna duplicate this arm over, and then we're just gonna reposition the fingers how we want. So what I like to do for duplication, so tool settings, you know, that's fine. I want to move the center of this into the center of this grid, I guess. I mean, actually, I don't really think I have to do that. Let's find out. So I usually have my object selected. I go to mesh, mirror options, this little box right here. And I do a copy, world. It's going to be in the x-axis. Yeah, that's kind of my settings if you want to pause, take them. So merge. All right, so yeah, it went perfectly over. I didn't select the fingers, so the fingers didn't go over. It's just because this arm over here is a little bit different, so I'm just going to make some adjustments on this arm over here. So he's not perfectly symmetrical. Let's move this arm over. I guess I could duplicate these over. You know what? I want to save first. Save scene. Saving is important. In progress, rhythmic spirit. Call this rhythmic spirit. I want to save now. Move these over, and then I'll just kind of adjust them how I want to. Make them. Something like that. His little pinky. Ooh, it's way off. Still have a drum hanging on those fingies. Alright. Stop recording that. Let's make that 7 speed. Alright. Alright, so I got the hands and the fingers how I want. Now basically I'm just building everything into their own shapes and pieces. So, I'll do the drum, adjust it how it needs to be, then the container that can, he goes into, build that at separate piece, as well as the antlers and the little trinkets. I might make the trinkets not too detailed. I mean, they're just base shapes. I'm going to be taking this into ZBrush and sculpting the details. So I'll continue working on this, and yeah, I hope you enjoy, and I hope you learned a lot. So yeah. So now the rest of this, I'm just gonna bang this out and just make sure I record. Okay. This is being weird. Let me turn that music back on because I know how you guys love the music. Hopefully it's not copyright. I mean, we'll find out. Gotta love YouTube for that. Oh, didn't mean to pause that. I meant to pause this. Not pause it, move it. But I think the shape's... Yeah, the shape's not bad so far, It's going exactly... Probably maybe better than how I was hoping. This is looking real good. Love this character. I still haven't come up with a name yet, so suggestions are great. But I'm thinking something... Hell, I might just take time Googling and looking up some cool... spiritual, kind of cool names. Man. I might run to the bathroom real quick, because I need to pee. So I'll pause this real quick. Well, I'll just put my break screen up. But I'll be right back in a couple minutes. Oh. Dokey. We are back. Alright. Let's start banging this thing out. What should I make next? We've got the antlers, we've got this ball thing, the drum. You know, I wouldn't mind doing the mask. Mask is kind of cool. What the heck? Yeah, the arms are fine. I kind of want to do the mask. What is with this reset? Alright. This has too many. Channel box needs to be before everything else. This channel box is giving me issues, man. Alright. Fine, you can stay back there. Baby. You big baby. I want to move forward. Fine. Anyway, I hope people watching, I hope you're having a great day. You deserve to have a great day, you know. Do 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 do. Make this a little taller. Yeah. Kind of like right there. And shrink it down a little bit. Move it forward. Shrink it down a little bit. Move this out just a little bit more. Boom. Mask. Now I gotta make a strap. Which I could just make out of a cylinder. Do 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 do. There, strap. It's strapped up. What if I can, like, do something like that? Doopy-doopy-doopy-doopy-doo. Got a strap on his face. Put an antler right under it. this. Here we go. Squeeze that in just a little bit, make that hidden. I want this all to merge nicely. box. Do, 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 do. Just want to erase these spaces because they're not really needed. And they just kind of bother me. There we go. Get the one up there on top of his head. The hell's going on here? Okay. extrude tool was being weird. Yeah, man, you're coming together. Let's go. Let's mirror this. Mesh. Mirror. Mesh. Separate. There we go. Antlers. Yeah. Let's do the sash. 'Cause that's pretty simple. This boom. Sashed. We got the sash on. man. Okay, got that situated. Oh, let's see what pieces. We got these little ornaments, got the drum, and then this big thing back here. Oh, and the drumstick. So, I can do the drumstick. That's pretty easy. Maybe that big. Like the stick. It's like in his body. Stick it right there for now. Make it a little bit this way. Make this stick like 12, I guess. Okay, perfect. Looks like a good size. Let's open up that outliner. It's probably inside the body. I don't want that. There's his stick. Yeah, the stick's like going into his body, but I think that's fine. It's just no. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I gotta make a hole in this. Just like a little hole. Let me see if this is as wide as I wanted it. Probably a little bit wider. Yeah. Now we gotta pop a hole in this. So his hands can go through. Maybe the pinky won't be included. Yeah, maybe I'll have the thing in the back. So I had it in the front of him before, but I think it's kind of cute with it kind of behind him. Yeah, I might keep that. This round thing. I would think just a big cylinder. Guess I could twist this around. There we go. It's not disturbing that. It's still on his fingies. I want to make sure this. There. Grab these verts. Make sure they're going up too. These need to be rotated in. It'd be cool to have this 3D printed. I'd love to have this in my office. I might do that. 3D print. I haven't done one of those in a bit. Alright, whew, got concentrated. Alright. I'm not gonna make rope. Yeah. Make sure we save often. Alright. So we got doohickeys I gotta add to the antlers. Probably not gonna add the rope or the string until later. Yeah, maybe I'll do this later. Kinda wanna take a break from this. Ugh. How long have I been streaming for? I've been streaming for only an hour and a half. Why am I feeling so bleh? It's looking good though. Yeah, it's looking good. Container. Mesh, combine, mesh. Should I combine those? I don't want to combine them for some reason. My brain's telling me don't do it, so. Drum, stick, ball. And this will just be the drumstick. I just don't want to combine those. So bad feeling. Antler 1. Mesh combine. Antler 2. Mesh combine. Antler 3. And mesh combine. Antler 4. Mask? I guess I didn't capitalize that, but mask and then mask strap. I don't want to combine those. Sash. Nails 1. Drum. It's nice to have a good, clean hierarchy. Face shape. Now I gotta do all the little critters up here. I feel like the backside of this would be kind of hollow. interesting. This thing's kind of a mess. It's that thing going right through it. Fuck. The upsides of being a 3D modeler. Pain. I forgot to clean this up. Shame on me. Let's undo all of this. Let's see how far we can go back. Hopefully before I delete the back. Cool. Maybe I can do that tomorrow with the little guys I have to do. Yeah, I guess I'll work on this tomorrow. Just work on some video editing. Alright, so I appreciate everybody who stopped by. Nobody really, I missed one person. I missed Melbill. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great day, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll probably be back on maybe later today or tomorrow, and I'll stream some more. I'm not sure if I'm going to be streaming art or Tears of the Kingdom. I don't know. But I hope you're around.